there's a city that knows the proper way to smash a guitar, yeah, it is this city of rock and roll. Man, in the footsteps of Hendrix, Cobain, and so many others. Another one has been shattered to pieces before kickoff here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Miami Dolphins and the Cleveland Browns. Leading the Dolphins sideline, head coach Mike McDaniel. The side running out of time for a turnaround after this 1-5 start to the season. Along the opposite sideline, that's the head coach of the Browns. These guys ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. This is Jason Sanders on to handle the opening kick. And we're off on EA Sports. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And they're brought out by the rookie who was the talk of the NFL draft, Brock. First-round hype, but didn't go until the 5th round. It's Shedeur Sanders.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Viking 18. Bring it. Let's go.
Going to the ground again on first. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's another Browns first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go now. Mustang 19. 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Looking out of the gun, Sanders. He gets this to Tyler Scott. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's another Browns first down.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready?
On the ground, this is Damian Martinez. They take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's a Browns first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Tag. Cowboy 80.
To the air on first down, Sanders has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this first and goal.
4 yards. That's good. We're on Browns first down. First and goal.
Here we go.
At the 7-yard line.
Judkins out the middle. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call for the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Dragon 60. Come on. Come on. Set. Gravity Lion. 18. Pioneer.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. This one's caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Calvin Austin on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So here come the Dolphins as they get set for their debut series. I know you love this guy, Brock, a fellow lefty like you, now in his 6th season, Tua Tagovailoa.
I've heard from many of Tua's peers in the league that there's just not a more accurate guy. If you wanted to just do an accuracy test in the NFL, yeah, Tua's going to hit that target as much as anybody in the league. Avoiding injury and being available is really the only question mark now on Tua's career.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on third. Taken in by Hill, right side. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First down. 24-yard gain on the play. And the
On play action, here's Tagovailoa. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
Dude, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
To their own side of the field now, Brock. This is 2nd and long.
Ready.
Defense showing blitz. Tagovailoa. And they get to him again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down.
A couple sacks on the opening drive. You better get to fix-it mode in a hurry. And I'm talking about on the sidelines. I'm talking as a quarterback. You've got to solve this pass rush because we know one thing about guys in this league defensively. When they get a couple sacks, they can smell it, and they're going to raise the intensity to another level.
Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. Gets this one to Waller. Shoves it away. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. Gets a new set of downs at the 27. And send him over right. On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Tua now from the gun. Caught. This is Greg Dulcich. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. All set now. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Miami.
Now the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. He made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And in motion, headed right. Tagovailoa now against the blitz. The Browns get there and take him down. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. Third down, they need 7. They'll throw, 3rd and long. This finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. Well, we all know, Brock, you want your players to get better as the game goes on and as they settle into a contest. But, man, it is tough to imagine this guy getting any better than he was on that opening drive, huh?
Yeah, you hear me all the time just talk about getting a quarterback in the rhythm, right?
Yeah.
Just feel of the game. Yeah, you can't be much better than that. A perfect 5 for 5 and finish it off for 6. That is a sweet feeling heading to the sidelines.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The Browns and quarterback Shedeur Sanders ready to get back to work. And that passing touchdown, he started this game off with just what we expected from somebody who you can see is among the NFL leaders in finding the end zone this year. Completed over the middle. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. He takes it down to the 33. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
On the jump.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On the give, here's Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Ready, ready.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready, ready, ready.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They start out with a 3rd and 9. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here comes Malik Washington. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Dolphins send running back Devon Achane getting back to work. And he's been carrying a great campaign now into the heart of this season. He's hit top 5 in rushing yardage. Completes this one to Hill. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Design bootleg here. Finds his back. This is Ollie Gordon. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. Tackle made at the 47.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Now Tagovailoa to throw. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Workers a reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. And motion the tight end over.
1st down.
1st down. Tagovailoa to throw. It's a big strike to Hill. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins tie things up at 14. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5.
The Browns take over.
The Browns and quarterback Shedeur Sanders ready to get back to work. And as they get started, we get to see some of the first-year players who've taken this league by storm and are leading our race for Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Ready?
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Hits him on the end route. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready?
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Throw right side, caught by Fannin. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Complete to Harold Fannin Jr.
2nd and manageable, he's throwing. Has it at the 7. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 2nd quarter lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. Like you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Washington now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Dolphins and Tyreek Hill headed back out on offense. Each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on. We've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. It's going to bring up second down.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're at a double-digit pace here, and I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback. It's
on him again, and he goes down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to third down.
Goodness gracious, this quarterback is taking an absolute beating in this first half. You better have some ice for him ready at halftime. I'll tell you this, Kate, it has been a brutal couple quarters, and if you don't start protecting the quarterback, this guy may not make it and even finish this game.
Here he goes, third and long. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And make this defense 3 for 3, partner, consecutive sacks. That is how you kill a drive. It's fourth down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Takes this in the area of midfield. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
And in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
So first down from the 41.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
Brings up second and 10.
Back to the air here on second. Sanders. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Come on, set. Cowboy 80. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
To the air on third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Pickup of 17. And that's a Browns first down.
And the Browns first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
19.
Here's Sanders now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. And it's going to be second down.
Second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Going again here, Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throw here, third down. He has the first over the middle. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns take a 13-point lead. Just in case our audience is at his 4th first-half passing touchdown. In case he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Now they'll try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns double their lead to 14. The Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. Washington now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Miami offense headed out there now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Tua now from the gun. This is complete to Waller. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. We've set it down from 37.
First down, Miami.
First down, here's Tua. Oh, he put everything he had into that. That's caught at the 25. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a 1-score game in the first half. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins chunk the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Dolphins 21.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Browns and quarterback Shedeur Sanders ready to get back to work. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. They've got first down here from the 36.
That's good. Browns.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Connects on the crosser. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. The Browns with the lead here from Huntington Bank Field. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. To the air on first down. Sanders. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
To throw now is Sanders. Complete over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
He's got the first down grab and still going. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns grow their lead just before halftime. And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphin offense taking over late in this half. And we're down inside a minute to play here in the 2nd quarter. But that is enough time to get a drive together. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Taken in by Hill, right side. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
A gain of 16 yards.
Running with Achane here out of the gun. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. The Browns get there and take him down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Jake Bailey on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And there won't be a return here. This punt is out of bounds. They'll say inside the 40. Back out now comes the Browns offense. And they'll need to be judicious in using that final timeout, Brock, but they still could put a scoring drive together before the break. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. To the air, Sanders. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Sanders back to throw. That one is complete to Fannin. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Sanders. Go right side. Caught by Fannin. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. To throw. Here's Sanders. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Completes. This is Fannin. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. So it's 2. The rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these 2 teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. On the return, here comes Austin. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Here comes the Miami offense for the opening possession of the 3rd. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be fiery to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Blitz coming to him. On him quick, and they bring him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down. Receiver in motion. He's headed right. Defense showing blitz. Tagovailoa. He's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan. And haul in a heck of a souvenir. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Browns and quarterback Shedeur Sanders ready to get back to work. And his start to the season has been special, hasn't it? The way he's played, it's no surprise at all that he's leading the NFL in passes. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronx. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. But the heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
That's good for a Browns.
79 Broncos.
1st and 10.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Throw left side, complete. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for Cleveland 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
2. 6 the Eagles. 6. Ready.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. He's got it near the edge. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Ready up.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready.
Working inside the red zone. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns push their lead further to start the half. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21.
Dolphins 21.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. On the return, here comes Austin. He's brought down just inside the 25. Miami set to take over once again on offense. They're down 21 now after that last score, and they need a comeback as we work through this game. Dolphins just about set up here, 1st and 10. Tua now from the gun. That's caught. Devon Achane. The 30. The 10. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins get it back to a 14-point game.
Dolphins 28.
Sanders all set to send it away. Starting at the 10. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. You've set it downs for him from the 31.
Ready. Bravo 80.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Browns 1st down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Taken in by Fanning. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the 44-yard
He'll
line.
work against the blitz. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We've set it down from 37.
That's good for a Browns 1st down.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders connects on the crosser. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent. When you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Sanders now. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And they find him after just a yard. It's third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This gets the first and more. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. And no surprise here, they decline the flag because the play got a first down, so they're going to happily let it stand. Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Here we go. Ready.
Martinez is in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21.
Browns 49, Dolphins 28.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. On the return, here comes Austin. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Motioning the tight end now. Tua off the play fake. He keeps it and takes off. Tua gets down safely with enough of that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it. This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's brought in by Westbrook-Ikhine. And he takes this to the 38, so it's going to be 3rd and very short. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. And out to Gordon. That's the first down, and he's still going. Down to the 10. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins get it back to a 14-point game.
Dolphins 35. Jason Sanders.
Sanders all set to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Browns getting their offense out there. And the first half scoring has continued so far in this second half as they try to keep the pace. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Cowboy 80. 19 Lions. Ready.
Going again here, Sanders. That's incomplete on second down. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so they're left facing third and long.
Brings up third down.
Ready. Hey.
They'll air it out on third. Completed over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard
Come on, come on. Hey.
Running is Martinez. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, two-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Browns first down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Ready.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Get it. 65. No, no.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Browns with possession and a fairly comfortable lead as we look ahead to the fourth quarter. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Ready, ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Sanders going to look to throw. Completes. This is Fannin. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's another Browns first
Down.
down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Put the body on the line for his team. A big completion for the rookie out of Colorado. It gets his guys a first.
The 3-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Handoff now. And Judkins. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
A loss of 3.
Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look tonight.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Browns making a 3-score game in the fourth. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on first down, they go right back to the ground and score just one play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that first down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21.
56. Dolphins 35.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Washington now to return.